The American Express Blue Business Plus credit card, basically for the last year or so, has not been on my radar for cards I planned on applying for. That was until a few days ago where I received this targeted mailer for that exact card, the American Express Blue Business Plus, in the mail. And I'm not someone who ever really receives targeted offers from American Express. And so I was delighted to see not only a targeted offer from Amex in my mailbox, but a really good offer at that. So good that a credit card that I had no intention in applying for, we're going to be submitting an application here today during this video. Now, the main reason that I had no real interest in applying for this credit card is because the current public welcome offer is earn 15,000 MR points after spending $3,000 in the first 3 months of card ownership. Now, as far as Amex welcome offers go, that is terrible. But the superpower with this card is that for the first $50,000 in spend per year, you get 2x points on all purchases. And considering this is targeted towards business individuals, people who are probably spending $50,000 a year on Amex cards anyways, there's no other real catch-all credit card in the Amex ecosystem for business spend. With the Amex Business Platinum card, you only get 1x points back on all spend. You can get 1.5x points back on certain like software and electronic spend. For the Amex Business Gold card, I think you only get same thing, 1x back on all purchases. They do have some 4x categories that can be very helpful, but they are a very particular and pretty niche towards business spend. And so having a 2x catch-all card in the Amex ecosystem is fantastic, but I never really considered opening this card because 15,000 MR points, even if we consider, let's say we spend the $3,000, we get the welcome offer, that $3,000 in spend is now worth 6,000 points plus the 15K. Spending $3,000 to get 21,000 Amex MR points isn't bad, but Amex does have a rule in their ecosystem that you can only have 5 open and active Amex credit cards at a time. And if you open a 6th, then you're basically just going to get instantly denied. And so taking up one of my Amex 5 credit card slots for this welcome offer just didn't really make any sense. But then along came this targeted offer, in which I will show more specific details on screen as I'm reading them out, where instead of getting 15,000 MR points after spending $3,000 in the first 3 months for my offer, they'll be giving me 50,000 Amex MR points after spending $6,000 in the first 4 months of card ownership. So on $1,500 a month in spend on this card will net me 50,000 points for the sign-up bonus, an additional 12,000 points for spending. That's $6,000. So the 62,000 Amex MR points for 6,000 in spend. That's basically earning 10x MR points on every dollar I spend for the first $6,000 in spend, and then again another 2x points on everything else for the first 50K in spend. So that really sounds fantastic to me. And on the front of the mailer, it does say that I am pre-approved, but then it has a little asterisk and that says approval is not guaranteed and is subject to checks. So this will be my first ever time applying from a mailer from a targeted offer. Usually most of my Amex applications are using referral links that have really great welcome offers for the particular card that I'm applying for. But I am hoping that since I haven't applied for an Amex card in a little while, I was previously in Pop Up Jail, which is another reason that I want to get this card. Amex Pop Up Jail, let's just say, has not been nice to me recently. And so even if I wanted to get another Amex credit card or charge card, then there's a good chance that I would be met with the infamous Pop Up Jail saying that I'm not eligible for whatever welcome offer I'm going after. And so being pre-approved for an elevated welcome offer on a card that has a great catch-all category just makes a lot of sense for me to apply. And so again, I'm really hoping that I actually get approved. And I did comb through the terms and service of this welcome offer, and I couldn't find any information that tied back to this having a lifetime language clause in it, which I guess wouldn't be an issue because I've never had this credit card before. But Amex's ecosystem, it's finicky. Pop Up Jail, I just wanted to be safe. So all signs are pointing towards go with this offer. And so that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Apply for this card using the targeted information it sent me. And then we'll see here in the video if we were approved. All right, we've headed to the targeted link they have sent me, which anyone can just go to this link. If you somehow find this link or find an RSVP code, there's no way, in my opinion, you're going to get through all these levels of security. And there is one additional thing that I saw on this webpage that I kind of forgot to mention that is another great perk of this card. For the first 12 months, you get a 0% introductory APR. That's pretty great considering some of the only other business cards out there that offer that are the Chase Inc. cards, and sometimes, especially more recently, those can be a little bit more difficult to get approved from. Now, I don't plan on holding a balance with this card. I don't really do that across any of my cards, but I guess it is just a good peace of mind to have a 0% intro APR for the first 12 months. And then because this card is no annual fee, there's pretty much no other perks and benefits associated with the card, which is fine by me. I definitely am already paying way more in annual fees than I want to, so a no annual fee credit card is fine by me. So I'm going to go ahead, type in my RSVP code and my zip code, and I'll see you guys at the next page. All right, and we are through to the the application page. So again, it says we can earn 50,000 MR points after 6,000 in eligible purchases on the card in the first 4 months of ownership. If I wanted to, I could put out this application for like 2 months, but since it's tax season coming up and Amex allows you to pay taxes on a credit card, I'm probably just going to do that with this card and not worry about the minimum spend requirements. But considering I don't really want to showcase all of this personal information on video, we're going to get everything typed up and then I'll come down here, submit the application, and hope we get approved. All right, so we have filled out the application, and again, I would kind of show the process if I was applying under a sole proprietorship, but because I do have an official like S corporation business and identity and all those things, I did kind of want to keep that not public knowledge and public information. And I am assuming that's why they sent me this offer in the first place, because I have put quite a lot of my just organic business spend this year in the Amex ecosystem across a few different cards. And so this is the first mail I've ever had after being a customer with them for over a year. So I'm hoping this is the first of many, but enough stalling. Let's go and submit the application and pray that we're approved. All right, sweet. Thank you for your application. We have received your application and need additional information to complete your request. Wait, please connect to your bank accounts? Whoa, what? Please provide a one-time secured access to the last 3 months of your primary business bank account. Whoa, that is crazy. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. This is really interesting. I've never heard of seen of this before. Maybe it's because it's a targeted offer. I'm gonna go ahead and do this and keep you guys posted. I'm really happy I'm recording this because this is a really interesting process that I've never heard of seen it before. But yeah, let's go connect up my bank account, I guess. All right, we've added our bank accounts, and since the information is right above this and I don't want to show you guys, we're just gonna submit again and see what happens. So submit the application. Looks like it's processing, or come on, give me some good news. What the heck? We did all of that just to receive our information. To process your application, we need some additional information about you and if applicable other business owners. Please call. All right, let's go ahead and call and see if we can't get an answer on the phone.
Hello, good day. This is Zick from American Express from New York County team. Good news, your application for the Blue Business Plus card is now officially approved. You will be receiving the card on or before December 2nd, 2024. Will be delivered by USPS First Class, man. Congratulations.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for help today. I really appreciate it. All right, well, there you go. You heard the representative. We have been approved. That is definitely one of the more interesting applications I've had with a credit card. Definitely doesn't top the Barclays experience, because at least one, we got approved same day. I do think the bank account was, again, a very interesting step. I do understand it. More information is definitely, you know, better when trying to approve someone for a new line of credit, because this isn't a charge card, it is a credit card. And speaking of which, let me go hop to my Amex app really quick and see if it has updated. See if the new card is there. I haven't activated the card, obviously, but let me scroll through and the card is not here. So unfortunately, I don't even know what credit limit I was given. I haven't received the approval email, but if I do receive it, actually, I received the approval email. So let's go see if we can't find this credit limit. Just kidding. In order to set up my account online, I'll need to have the card with me. But again, between now and the next 2 days, if I get the information, I'll definitely chuck it on screen. If not, that means I don't even know myself. But I think this highlights one of the fun aspects of the credit card points and miles game, where no matter how much you prepare, an elevated welcome offer, a targeted welcome offer, or change to perks and benefits can drastically change your credit card game plan. Again, I really had no intentions ever of applying for this card, or basically I was going to apply at some point only when I had an elevated welcome offer. And given my previous history with Amex Pop Up Jail, being able to bypass this offer and be approved conditionally, pending some verification, I think that value has to be taken into consideration. And so let me know your thoughts on this card down below. Would you have taken this offer if you were given it? Do you already have this card, or do you never plan on getting it? And also let me know down below if you enjoyed this format of video, this watch me apply type videos. The first one I've ever done. I definitely have a lot of credit cards I want to apply for here in 2025. I really didn't even plan on any 2024 applications, but again, here we are. So let me know if you want to see more of these types of videos down below in the comment section. But as always, thanks so much for watching today to the end of the video. I really appreciate the support on the channel and recently on the videos. And as always, I'll catch you all in the next one.